All right, welcome back, BPD family. This is me, Big Papa D, and we're back here for another one. Today, we're getting back with our buddy from Virginia, just down the road, Mr. Oliver Anthony. Mr. Anthony's been busy in the last couple days. Like he did the Blue Ridge Music Festival, then had some issues with the show I think he was putting on in Nashville, where the promoter was charging more money than he was happy about, so he canceled that show. It's a thing. I used to be a bar, you can call it a club. It was a big venue. I get like 500 people in the place. And when you bring in a big name, you kind of need to charge some money to make it worth it. So I don't know what Oliver was charging them. And depending, I don't know the circumstances. I don't know if it's a big venue, small venue, what it is. But I mean, obviously, you need to make enough to pay the artist. I don't know. Oliver's going to work some things out. I don't know the details of that, but I see both sides of it. Ticket prices are way too high. I understand that. Not that one in particular, but just in general, ticket prices are way too freaking high. Taylor Swift comes to Pittsburgh. If you were lucky enough to get tickets early, I think you only paid $200-300 for them, but they were going for thousands, after that. So that's insane. Absolutely insane. Alrighty, let me move along. If you're not yet a subscriber, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. We're right at 7,000 subs. 10 is next. 10,000's next. Well, actually, 7,001 would be next, but 10,000, where we're going, is next. And if we would love to get to 20,000 for the end of the year. But hey, I'm flexible. Whatever happens, happens. We're here. We're along for the ride regardless. Hit that like button. Hit the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Preferably my future videos. Comment down below. If you don't mind checking out my other avenues, my Patreon is going pretty well. Patreon, you're going to get exclusive content. You're going to get early access to all my videos. You get requests. And there's still a 7-day free trial. I'm also on Rumble. Check me out there. I'd really appreciate the follow, so I can start adding more content there once I get, the following build up there. A lot of my Oliver stuff is already on Rumble. I'm on TikTok, all the other places, so check me out there. Bam. All right, today we got Mr. Anthony. Crazy thing is, and I don't remember what it is, but he was on Jordan Peterson. Oliver Anthony's not his real name. That's a stage name. I don't remember what they said his real name was. I did not know that. Absolutely did not know that. But the name of the song is Doggon. So this was suggested by quite a few people. So it looks like we're sitting outside an old, is that a horse trailer or utility trailer? Same old Gretsch Dobro, whatever you want to call that guitar there. Without any further ado, Oliver Anthony, Doggon.
Lord, my head's been hurting, my back's been aching, the water's drying up and there's a hole in the making. People eating bugs cause they won't eat bacon. Doggone it. Needles in the streets, folks hardly surviving. On sidewalks next to highways full of cars self-driving. The poor keep hurting, the rich keep thriving.
What a juxtaposition. What a contrast. People starving while people are driving self-driving cars that are astronomical in price. Very good, very good, very good, very good.
Needles in the streets, folks hardly surviving. On sidewalks next to highways full of cars self-driving. The poor keep hurting, the rich keep thriving. doggone it. There's a little town somewhere. The only thing you hear at night is that old mill humming.
Not too many of
The
those.
only time traffic backs up is when that old sweet North and Southern train's humming. With me and the dog on it. Just me and the dog on it.
So raw.
Now people's crying about burning coal, but not the poor souls who's digging it. I reckon there's been a many good men in the grave trying to keep our houses lit.
Absolutely. That's history of my family. Down south, West Virginia, coal miners. You know, big history of that. And a lot of people, my grandfather on my mom's side died at 62 of black lung. And yeah, and that, if you look, those generations that did that stuff and then still did all that hard work, that terrible work, the dangerous work, and barely could take care of themselves and couldn't give their next generation any kind of wealth, generational wealth, or pass on anything but another, you know, another future in the same hole that they were in. You know, it's ridiculous.
I reckon there's been a many good men in the grave trying to keep our houses lit. From down in the oil fields and the pipelines and the linemen and the coal mines, so we can sit at home and plug in a newfangled bullshit. And Republicans, Democrats, Lord, I swear they're all just full of crap. I ain't never seen a good city slicking bureaucrat. There's a little town somewhere. The only thing you hear at night is that old mill humming. The only time traffic backs up when that old sweet North and Southern train's running.
As long as it doesn't derail.
With me and the dog on it. Just me and the dog on it. Lord, my head's been hurting, my back's been aching, the water's drying up and there's a war in the making. People eating bugs cause they won't eat bacon. Doggone it.
That's the rawest. That's the rawest of the songs that he's done so far. I believe that was recorded on his iPhone. Really raw, but you can just tell that, I mean, he knows it. He's lived the life. He feels it. He sees it around him. A lot of truth in there. A lot of truth in there. It you know. As far as politicians go, I feel the same way. I mean, they're all getting paid by the same people. They're all getting paid by the same corporations. So how different can they be? I think that's all on the surface, what you see. You know, there's always been a gap. There's always been a gap between the haves and has not. But it's just gotten extreme over the last, actually since like started in 1970 and kind of grown and grown and grown exponentially every year. And something's got to be done about it. It's just, the problem is like, look what happened after that thing that happened in 2020. Is that, yeah, workers started getting paid a whole hell of a lot, but then inflation went crazy. And who paid for that? Not the rich people, because they don't care if their milk is a couple dollars more a gallon, or if the gas is a couple dollars more a gallon. They don't care about that. It doesn't hurt them at all. It's a blip in their radar, something they don't even think about. But it crushed the very people that got the lift in their pays, in the first place. So it seems no matter what happens, it's like there's no win situation. It is what it is. I mean, we could just talk for days, but I don't know. I don't have any answers. I honestly don't. So let me know what you think in the comments. We'll continue to do all of our stuff as it goes along. I believe that there's an album forthcoming. I think John Rich said something about just letting Oliver come to the studio and doing stuff with him, and no attachments or whatever. But we'll see. I'll be there. I'll be following. I appreciate you joining me once again. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Check out my other avenues. All that stuff will be in the description. All of our stuff will be in the description. You will see me again. Peace and love.